Alrighty then, folks. Hello there, and welcome to probably what's going to be a blank video. I could put footage up if I wanted, but I don't really think I'm going to. I just got home. If you guys don't know, there was a screening for Charge Counterattack today, and I kind of had thought it was next month, but it wasn't. So yeah, I kind of had to scramble to get that all up and to make sense of my schedule, and I hadn't recorded a video today because I figured I would just do it later in the day. But yeah, it's about midnight and I just got home and I'm exhausted and I don't feel like staying up for another 5 hours to edit and render a video. So yeah, there's not gonna be a video today. My bad, guys. Like, I tried to have a backlog, but I kind of let that go on Monday when I had to work a double shift. So yeah, that is what it is. But I'll try to get a backlog set up for this week at least, or for tomorrow/Saturday. Yeah, so earlier today I put up a poll on the Twitter and then a YouTube post, which I gotta say, YouTube posts are annoying as fuck because I don't get notifications when anyone comments or does anything with them. Like, they're just completely separate system all on their own. So I didn't notice till a couple of minutes ago that people were commenting or even saw it. But I'll keep using them because they're easy to do and I just basically copy and paste my tweet. So it works out. But so in the description down below there's a straw poll link. If anyone hasn't done it yet, I believe currently finishing IBO is the next plan. Though because we finished up season 1 of IBO, we could do almost anything else. That's what the poll's for. Right now, finishing IBO is in the lead with 19 votes. 00 is trailing at 13. It was 12 a couple of seconds ago. And Gecko's at 6. And also Seed and Wing are at 6, apparently, because it's a 3-way tie. That's good. But yeah, so I'm kind of up for anything. If we finish up IBO, it's going to be about 5 more pretty long videos because they really just like throwing stuff at you. And because it's IBO, a lot of the combat's slower than it normally would be because like half of our weapons don't work and we have to use the shorter range ones. But that's fine. If we finish up IBO, we'll get to see some cool stuff. We'll get Ultra Mega Chicken probably, hopefully. We'll have to somehow capture a Pluma from what I'm told. But that shouldn't be too hard. We have Sandrock. Um, I personally, though, I'm kind of more in favor of either starting Seed or IBO. Not IBO. Seed or Double O. See, they were the same sound, so my brain got them mixed up. But I'm a fan of starting either Seed or Double O, because if we finish the first and second mission on both of those, I believe the first for Seed and then the first 2 for IBO, if I'm counting right, we'll unlock the Ptolemy and the Archangel. Well, we'd be able to unlock them, which I will grind out for one of those ships. Because I think the first battle of 00 is the Enact fight, and then it's the point where the Ptolemy comes in, and then I'm pretty sure the first battle for Seed will be leaving Heliopolis, because yeah, of course it will be. So if we finish just like the first 2 missions on either of those, we could get a second ship and get rid of that raid group we have running. If we get a second ship, we'll be able to have like 4 more pilots in the group, and we'll be able to train more people at once. But the reason why I want one of those 2 ships is because since we started in IBO, I don't think any ship works on the planet and in space, whereas both the Ptolemy and the Archangel do. So if we could pick one of those up, we could have it go both land and space and have 2 cargo bays, which would, in my opinion anyway, help a lot. But it's really up to you guys. I don't really care. Yeah, we can finish up IBO, Crossbone or Seed. If we do Wing, we'll actually get some really good training stages apparently, because whoever had designed Wing was in the, throw more bodies at it complex. Like, apparently they're just like, there's a actual stage in there where you have to kill 100 enemies kind of thing. Like, that sounds kind of crazy to me. But yeah, so those videos may be a bit long too, but it sounds like fun. Plus, the training's probably amazing. Though with dispatches, we don't really need the training because I'm already getting like whole new sets of suits every freaking episode. So yeah, but it is what it is. We could also start 00F if we wanted to. That'd be pretty fun. Like, I want to expand. I want to experience more of Fawn's backstory. I've only read the first part of it, so I really should pick up more of the books, but I'm cheap and it's Christmas, so I don't have money. Besides that, there's we could do Seed Ashtray if you want. And go find the story of Lo and Guy and the Gold Frames pilot, who I won't spoil the name of, is the main antagonist with that one, I'm pretty sure. Though they're not really antagonists, it's just kind of an antagonistic relationship for the first couple chapters. We could also, go ahead and do G Unit, which G Unit's kind of fun because the Oz troops in that one are in a literal Star Destroyer. Like, it looks like a Star Destroyer without the conning tower. And I am not above, buying 2 of those and rolling around in, some Star Destroyers. Just having a couple Star Destroyers full of Gundams would be freaking hilarious. But, meh. I guess we could also start, like, something like Stargazer. But I don't think Stargazer really makes sense until we do, like, the first part of Seed. Because Stargazer's really big on the neutral coordinator conflict, and how it gets civilians involved. It's just like, wait, what conflict? We're not going to do something like Trailblazer or Destiny yet because I want to finish the story before it. Or, Endless Waltz. But IBO doesn't really have a continuation story, though it was supposed to happen and never did. But we'll get to that later. So yeah, it's not too much of a worry there. Gecko is its own side story that happens in the same timeline, but is so unrelated to the main story, it's kind of crazy. But that, I think, was more the artist's idea than anything. Anything else in there that I haven't mentioned? I don't think so. But yeah, anyway, the link to the poll is in the description, so go ahead and vote if you haven't already. I believe you can only vote once per IP, so it should be pretty fair. But, most likely I'll see you guys tomorrow with the finishing up of IBO. I think with IBO, the next stage is going to be the Dawn Brigade or Dawn Trust or whatever they're called attack on the mine, which will uncover Floros, but they won't dig out Floros for a good while. But yeah, so I believe it's that one, and then it's the Ultra Mega Chicken, and then after that, what would be after? Oh, the Jansley fight. Yeah, after that would be the Jansley fight, or the Curb Stomp, depending on what you want to call it, and then the Revolution fight, and then after that the final battle. Yeah, I think that's all. I think there's 5 stages left because we just did 8, or no, we just did 7. And they have 12 total. Yeah, so that's 5 stages left. So I think that's all of them. Which all of those are going to be pretty long battles because, as from what I can tell from the last few stages, their thing is like, oh, you have this amount of enemies that you can fight. Here, now fight double that, and fight that double again. But it's just bodies into the grinder. But I didn't design the game. I guess it makes it more interesting, though. With Let's Plays and everything, fighting the same enemies over and over again just kind of drags on. But I don't work for Bandai, and if I did, like, they would have fired me by now, because I probably would have killed myself trying to deal with their politics. I'm not a big fan of Bandai Namco. Well, I am, and I'm not. But anyway, folks, I think that'll be that for tonight. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Those ratings really don't mean anything for me, but do it anyway, yeah. Please vote in the poll below if you haven't already. The next video will start probably in about 20 hours time after this comes out. I'll probably just render it and set it out immediately, but think if you're on the East Coast, about 10 p.m. tomorrow is when I'll be recording, so anything before that is fine. But yeah, good night, folks.